Okay, hi guys. Now in this video I'm going to do a little bit of training on how I'm personally promoting my Pariba business. There's been some changes and we want to, make sure that Pariba is being promoted in the correct way. Now this applies to, in my opinion, this applies to any business opportunity. However, the way I promote my businesses generally it isn't necessarily the only way of doing it. A lot of people have different ways of promoting their businesses. I'm basically talking about network marketing businesses. There's no right way necessarily or wrong way. However, some people can be doing things in a kind of a way that is not particularly recommended. You want to be ethical. You want to be able to, you want to be promoting your businesses in the right way so that people are getting on board with you into your network marketing businesses in the correct sort of way. We're not financial advisors, guys, and we don't claim to be, and we don't want to be going around telling people a lot of hype and making it all look kind of scammy. And this is the reason why a lot of companies, particularly good ethical companies like Pariba are educating us to promote in the correct way. So this is how I do it, and this is how I'm doing it moving forward. I'm personally using funnels. Okay, I use a lot of funnels. I always have. Now, what is a marketing funnel? I'm a network marketer. I also regard myself as an internet marketer, if you like. I do a lot of lead generation. I market in a mass way. I get a lot of leads. I get a lot of people opting into my mailing list. So this is a typical funnel, all right, very, very general sort of funnel. I'm going to talk about a little bit more about how you can set up your funnel later on in this video. But basically, you've got a lead capture page. This is a page that is responsible for collecting your leads. Now, why is this important? Well, there's a lot of people out there. They've got a lot of different focuses. They've got a lot of different opportunities that they're looking at. You're not the only one that's pitching them a business opportunity. They've got a lot of choice. Why should they join you? They may not know you very well, and even if they do know you quite well, they know a lot of other people quite well as well, and they're being promoted a lot of different businesses. So there's a lot of different offers out there. Some people are very overwhelmed. Some people are complete newbies. Some people are experts. You just don't know who you're dealing with here. So the first things first is you want to be able to get these people onto a kind of a mailing list, what we call it. In other words, they're connected to you, and they're potentially going to be working with you. So how do you get them onto a mailing list? If you just pitch them saying, here's a great business opportunity, you can make a lot of money with this, it's probably not going to work because they've heard all that before. It's no big deal. There are a lot of businesses out there that can potentially make them a lot of money. But what you want to be doing is you want to try and get them. You want to try and get their email address first of all. You want to be able to somehow connect them. You want to get them to take action with you, partner up with you, connect with you, and then once you do that, you want to be able to build up that know, like, and trust. Okay, it's all about trust. Why should they connect with you? Why should they even take any interest in what you're offering here? There's a lot of all kinds of different distractions out there. So first things first is that they are coming to a page that you are presenting to them. Now, typically a lead capture page is very, very simple, very, in many cases almost generic. And it may have just a simple headline, maybe a sub-headline, and a couple of forms here, where they put their name, their email address, they click the button, they go on to the next page. What also happens is they get onto your emailing list. And typically, they immediately get an email saying, hi, welcome, blah, blah, blah. There might be an offer. There might be just, check out what I'm doing, that kind of thing. They're also immediately sent to what we call a bridge page. Now, you could call it a bridge page, or you could call it a squeeze page. Typically, a squeeze page or a bridge page is sort of put between. That's why it can be called a squeeze page, because it's sort of inserted between an offer or somewhere where they're going to potentially take action, and it's sort of inserted in between a lead capture page. So it's the page in between, basically. You can call it a bridge page. It's up to you. Call it what you like. Call it a thank you page if you like. Call it a redirect page, whatever. This is a page where they get a bit more information, maybe a video, a presentation, and a call to action, then they go straight onto the, in my case, obviously I'm promoting Pariba, but in your case you could be promoting any business or whatever. They're also going to continuously receive your emails. Ideally you want to be sending out 7 emails, you know, going out once every single day for the first 7 days. You know, we often say it's typically, you know, the first 7 days. After the 7th day, typically people often, you know, take action. Now, this is a typical funnel, in my opinion. This is how I've often set up my funnels. You know, often 3 pages. I don't have to make the 3rd page because that's the Pariba sign up page. But on this page is where they get the presentation. They might get a download, like the PDF file, the presentation, or whatever else. Okay, just to give them all the information they need about Pariba. Okay, not too much, not overwhelming. You know, otherwise people just click off and give up. But you know, obviously the reason for this is because they're also going to get a lot of information coming into their email on a daily basis. So you don't need to have vast amounts on this page. So, you know, that's typical. Now, what I'm personally doing moving forward, and what I often do anyway, is I add a new page in my funnel. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm rather than leading with the business opportunity, obviously I'm not telling anything about Pariba. I'm not even mentioning Pariba. I'm not putting the Pariba logo. I'm not saying I'm not mentioning anything about Pariba. I'm not even putting the Pariba name or anything. So I'm keeping it generic. I'm protecting Pariba, okay, by not mentioning anything about Pariba. But the reason for that is because if you tell them that it's Pariba on the front end, they're immediately going to go and search out Pariba, and they're going to look at Pariba, and they're going to get all that BS that's on, you know, that those scammers are out there trying to sort of say, you know, what Pariba is actually not, you know. So you want to just give them, you know, get them hungry, get them interested, so that they take action in exchange for an email address, and they get onto the next page, and then they can get more information there once they're connected with you. And it's pretty much the same here. This is where I'm setting up my funnels. I'm keeping it generic, keeping it simple. But what I'm actually doing is I'm promoting a free piece of value. Okay, I'm promoting an ebook. I'm promoting a lead magnet, something that I'm going to gift them. Okay, that's related to people who are already in this industry. You know, people are already in a network marketing business, for example. They might be. So, you know, you don't have to be typically promoting to people who are already in network marketing. You can promote to anybody who doesn't want to earn money online. However, I find it easier to target people who are already in this industry because they have a certain amount of experience already. And, you know, the chances are they know something about cryptocurrency. They know something about you know, funnels and how to market their business because they're already marketing some other kind of business. So I typically want to target people who are interested in, for example, lead generation, marketing systems, people who might want that kind of thing. So that's what I'm kind of promoting. I'm promoting a lead magnet. I'm promoting something that can help them you know, solve a problem that they're already facing. You know, people are struggling with a pain point, you know, some kind of pain points. They're struggling with how to build a team. They're struggling to make money online. They're struggling to generate signups to their existing business. So that's what I'm offering them. I'm offering them a lead magnet, a book that they can download and learn. And then when they opt in, they get onto the next page, which is the free value. They get to download that. I probably will mention something about you know, after they get their free download that I promised them, I will mention something about Pariba. I will mention that, you know, check out the next step. You know, I might do it in the form of taking them to the next page, which is the bridge page, or I might put everything on this page. So the first thing that they do is they download the free value, and they might put a button here saying join Pariba. Okay, and then they get onto this page. And then they check out the Pariba presentation, blah blah blah, and also obviously they're getting the email messages coming in that's still promoting the free value, or, you know, something else. It might promote something else. It might promote another piece of free value because obviously if they've already got that, they've got it. But I just want to continue to nurture the list. I want to give them something else. Hopefully they took action with Pariba. Not sure if they did, but, you know, that's something that you can kind of establish as you build a relationship with your list. Okay, don't always just rely on your autoresponder. You know, reach out to them on a personal level. You know, did you take action with Pariba? If so, why not? What did you like best about Pariba? What interests you the most, or whatever? You know, your emails can also you know, go straight out and have a link straight out to Pariba. You know, I put the arrow here, but you could also, you know, have an arrow that goes straight out to Pariba from one of your emails. Okay, and you know. You know, that you know, connects them with straight into Pariba, or you know, you could have it going to the bridge page. Obviously, they want to have the information. In some ways, there's no major point. I mean, actually, to be honest, I don't usually send them straight to the sign up page of Pariba, even from my emails or anything. And the reason for that is because there's not a lot of information on the Pariba sign up page. So I would more likely send them directly to the bridge page, because that's where the video presentation is, and then they have a call to action to go to the Pariba sign up page. So I would probably not bother sending them straight to the Pariba sign up page. This is the kind of scenario I would do. So just to recap, I'm collecting their leads, I'm collecting the email address and name. I'm sending them straight to the free piece of value, so they can get access to that they wanted. I promise that. I'm sending them email follow-up messages that will send them back to this page, because people sometimes skip things or they missed it or whatever. I also send in the second email or the third email, maybe even the first email. It's possible I send them to the Pariba offer as well, and I continue to nurture them on that. I mean, basically, this is how I'm promoting my business. So, you know, this is pretty visual, but let me just show you what I've got for you guys. You know, if you're stuck about how to set up a funnel, I've got a lot of information here. You know, these are all rebrandable, so you can use these as lead magnets, and then they also have the funnels as well that you can rebrand. So I give you all the share codes and everything. You don't need them all necessarily. Pick out one or two, or just use them gradually. But you know, all you really need is just one, just to start with. You know, people struggle with how to get signups. So just start with this, for example. You know, and you can click the button. Okay, watch the video, learn how to get that set up, download the report yourself. But you know, obviously, you need to join Leads Leap so you can get the funnel set up. Obviously, Pariba's here, and I also add Team Build Club as well, because people need traffic. So you're already within this standalone system in itself that you also get to rebrand. You get an entire funnel, but you also get everything that they need. You know, any person, even if they're not interested in Pariba initially, they might be running an online business, whatever business they're promoting. They still need traffic, so you still have something to offer them. Okay. Which can be monetized. Plus, you got Leads Leap, because every business entrepreneur or people, even newbie, needs to get set up with a decent marketing system, so they can set up their funnels. Okay, with Leads Leap. So at the very least, they will likely join Leads Leap under you, and they may well join the advertising platform where they can advertise. And this system also allows you to build a downline. They build your downline on autopilot. So it's an automated system that allows you to build their downline. So they can even join that for free and make some money out of it. Okay, so these two, at the very least, they'll join that. It might take them longer to get into Pariba and to become paid members, but if you keep nurturing them, and that's the whole point of getting them on your mailing list, so you can keep broadcasting. You can broadcast them manually. Don't always just rely on your autoresponder. You know, send out messages. You know, and even you know, see from your stats within Leads Leap who are the active few. All right, so you know, you can also check out to see who's the active ones, and who are actually clicking links within your emails as well. So those who are clicking links within your emails, those are the people that you can actually copy the email down, send them a private message directly to them. Okay, so that you know, make it look personal. All right, that's why it's a great idea to collect their name as well. Okay, so you get all these share codes, and you can brand the PDF as well. So you get a full blown funnel in itself. You know, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. You get to promote your Pariba business, but you get all these lead magnets, and you get the email follow-up series as well. So if you click here, you get to set up the lead capture pages. You get the thank you page, or the opt-in page, or the bridge page, whatever you want to call it. You get the share code for that. You can optionally have a pop-up box as well. You get the email follow-up messages that you can edit, and you get some graphics as well that you can use and download, and up to you. And you can rebrand the PDF file on the fly, put your Pariba ID number there, and your leads leap information. That's important. And then you're done. So basically what I'm allowing you to set up here is a full-blown funnel. You get the lead capture page, okay, in my share code. You get the free value, the PDF download, and the entire page where you promote your Pariba business. You can send them to a bridge page that you set up with Leads Leap. Is up to you. You get some templates you can work with, start from scratch. It's up to you. But all you need is a video right there, a headline, say, join Pariba or something, get started, Bitcoin on demand, that kind of thing. Another thing I've got, guys, is if you're struggling with what to say and what content to say, another thing you can download is this. Download my 101 email subject lines, but they're not just email subject lines. You can use them for page headlines. You can copy them for your capture pages, your landing pages, your download pages, or whatever, and you can get some ideas from that. And you can also rebrand that, and that's a lead magnet in itself that you can rebrand. And then you can set that up, and you can build your pages, set up your email list, and then send them over to Pariba. That's really how I'm building my Pariba business in the correct way. I'm not putting any information about Pariba on the front end, because people can always search out Pariba and they can get the wrong information from the wrong people. Okay. So it's best to do it like that. This is ethical. You're building up a know, like, and trust. You're building up a following. You're building up something of value first of all, which is important in order to generate that know, like, and trust. Once they trust you, they're going to join you. All right. People need to. People want to join people. It's not about the business necessarily. Obviously, the business is important, and they're going to do their due diligence. You're going to help them through the process of learning about Pariba. But if they trust you initially, then if Pariba is good for you and they trust you, they're going to more likely be ready to join you. Now, yes, obviously they're going to do their due diligence, and they have to. You've got to encourage that. And you can give them all the information. Once you get in our Facebook group and our Telegram group for Pariba, you can ask all the questions. You can get access. You can come and join the webinars, the live webinars. Okay, that's fine. We've got all the information you need about learning about Pariba. But the first thing is just to build up your list, build up your build up your following, build up a trust. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm teaching you here, guys. And on the link below, I'm going to give you access to all my value here that you can rebrand. All these different lead magnets are rebrandable, and they're individually standalone. In fact, this actual page also has a share code for Leads Leap as well. So everything in this is rebrandable. So you can create a funnel for any of these. Not all of them. You don't need them all. Don't get overwhelmed thinking, oh my God, I have to set them all up, and if I can't set them all up, I might as well give up completely. No, just pick one. Start with one, and that's all you need. If you only ever use one, that's fine. That's the whole point. I'm just giving you some choice. And then gradually you might want to just add another, but you don't have to set up the whole funnel for all of them. Once you're getting your leads coming through one funnel, you can set up the other one partially. You don't need a capture page with it, because once you've got your leads coming through a capture page and they're already on your mailing list, then you can send them directly to the download page of this one, for example, and just set up a download page. You don't need the extra email follow-up messages necessarily. You just send them your existing subscribers that they've already subscribed to, for example, because you set up this funnel initially. Then they come, and then you can set up just the download page of this and rebrand the PDF and send them directly to the download page of this, so that they can immediately have access to that. What you're doing is they appreciate you for continuously giving out those downloads, so that you're nurturing those leads. And gradually you're building up that know, like, and trust. You don't necessarily just have to randomly just give them the list. You can say, you know, if you join me in Pariba, I will give you this download, and you can send them the PDF directly. In fact, you don't even have to have a funnel set up. All you need to do is just to rebrand the PDF, download it onto your desktop, and just say to them, I'm giving away, you know, my free piece of value, whatever it is, you know, one-on-one email subject lines, that has really helped me to build my Pariba business. If you want that, join me in Pariba, sign up, and if they say and they confirm that they signed up under you, send them the PDF. That's you know, that's how you can do it. All right, that's one of the ways how you nurture the people who are coming into your mailing list, and build your list. All right. So anyway, hope this video was useful. I'm going to be doing more training like this just to show people how to move forward with their Pariba business. Look forward to working with you. Join me in Pariba if you're subscribed to my channel. This is my personal YouTube channel, so if you obviously that's why I'm promoting my business on my channel. You know, obviously if you come across my videos from someone else, you know, by all means go back to them and ask them for information about Pariba. But obviously if you're subscribed to me on my YouTube channel here, you know, by all means, you know, get on the link below. I've got the access to the PDF downloads on the link below, and also you've got access to Pariba itself, so you can learn more about Pariba. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the inside. Bye for now.